You're listening to Sneaky G, the Cowboy Hippie, and the Clary OG, the Two Roofs podcast on Northeast Streaming Sports.
I'ma keep it 100, you heard me? Look, to be honest, y'all ain't even on my fucking level, to be honest. Some of y'all dancing with the devil, to be honest. Y'all ain't even supposed to be here, but since we all here, let me tell you what's real, to be honest. Y'all ain't even...
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky. I'm chilling with my home dog, Big Clary OG.
Hey, y'all, if you see Sneaky like I'm seeing him, man, you're tripping too, okay? It's a little bit lagging, y'all, okay?
Is it lagging again?
It's a little bit lagging, dude. I'm letting them know that they're not tripping out with me, dude. Hey, happy Easter, y'all. Happy Easter.
Happy
This is episode,
Easter.
help me out, episode
44.
Episode 44, guys. Welcome, episode 44 to the Truth Podcast, man. It's Easter, Sneaky.
I know. He has risen. He has risen.
He has risen.
Clary, maybe you can help me out with this. Christmas is on the 25th of December. Halloween, not to do the opposite contrast of Easter, is on the 31st.
Right.
Easter does not fall on the same day.
Yeah, don't trick me or trick questions, okay? Don't start.
Well, no. I mean, you are a wise man. You know everything.
No, don't put me on the spot for this one, dude. I'm gonna turn it off, man. I'm gonna walk away.
But let me throw this out there. So those that don't know, I'm baptized Greek Orthodox. I am Greek Orthodox. Yasi tikanis alos. I wasn't talking about your mom, Claire. I swear to God. I respect you and your family.
So.
My Easter is May 2nd. So my kids get 2 Easters because Mama Boss is, she's Southern Baptist and I'm Greek Orthodox. So
wait, when is the other Easter again?
May 2nd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, May 2nd. Go figure, huh?
I learn something new every day, man. I mean,
right?
Why not, man?
So as you guys know, Cowboy Hippie will be joining us soon. It's Easter, guys. It's Easter. He's out making memories with his family. It's like I hope you all did. And I, Clary, what'd you do today? What'd you do today?
We didn't do nothing, man. Okay. We had a little Easter egg hunting on a Friday. My wife had all the kids she watches over, and they did that Friday. Today we just chose to spend time with our own family, hang out here at the house, do what we normally do, man. We know what the day is all about, and so we just kind of hang out, dude. We don't have many those type of traditions. We really. Dude, bro, it's crazy, man. But people always ask me, we really they see us on these shows or they see us on our TikToks.
Right,
but dude, we're homebodies.
Right.
I'm truly a homebody, man. And so we do the Easter egg thing, stuff like that. But other than that, man, it's another day, man. It's another beautiful day. We try to treat them all the same.
Let me ask you a question. I get asked a lot, or I get told a lot that I should have my own reality show. I don't know if this.
I didn't know if you. Sorry, you're lagging. I didn't know if you were asking me a question or not.
Oh my God! Oh man, I tried. This sucks. This is so disappointing. Okay, I'll start over. I don't know if you've been asked this question. Okay. But people have asked or have said to me that I should get my own reality show. Have you been getting the same type of question?
Yeah,
or statement.
I've gotten that years ago actually, but then it started again
Right.
when the social media started. But yeah, but what you see really in our videos, that's all my videos are based on real life things. So so maybe we should because it's real. You know, we get our content
Right.
or our ideas from real life situations that we've lived by, or you know, between me and my wife's family, or the cultures we were raised in, you know. But it's real life, and that's what makes it good, though. I think.
Yeah, for me, I think people would be entertained, but for the most part, they would be bored. They would be. Oh, they'd be like this.
You
Oh
know,
wow, look, Sneaky's back on the couch. Oh wow,
yeah, they'd be like,
joy.
Clary's getting another Steel Reserve. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's, you know, honestly, dude, prior to COVID, when the family, like our, you know, her family hangs out a lot with us, man. And those are fun times, and that's where you can get a lot of good quality stuff, man. Like if you got when the whole family's here, we have a little bit of adult beverages, and everybody's flowing. That's when there's probably some real good stuff. And you know, think about this. Since COVID really is when I started doing social media. So wait till it's over. When it's over, dude, you're gonna start seeing some more stuff, man. When we start interacting more and out with the public more, it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be more stuff and more ideas and more fun things to do.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. I mean, it has to end sometime, right? It has to. One could only hope, I guess.
Yeah. Real quick, dude. Real quick. I want to say because we do talk about sports a little bit, and I want to say congratulations to the Stanford Cardinal women's basketball program for winning the national championship today. I also have another shout out, and if I say his name wrong, this guy, what he did today, Sneaky, is remarkable in baseball. Rookie, okay, he's a rookie. First major league pitch he ever saw, he hits it out of the ballpark. First major league pitch, man. His name is Baddoo. I think it's Ankil Baddoo. I might be saying it wrong, guys, but I didn't even get his name. It's Akil Baddoo, I believe. Baddoo, if I'm wrong. But do you know how remarkable that is? And the odds on that?
I mean, no. I mean, I can't even imagine. What you got to, I mean, is it like getting hit by lightning twice or something?
It's got to be the same type of odds, man, because first of all, the guy has to throw a strike. So there's the odds there. Then he has to make contact with the ball. The odds are there. I mean, the odds are astronomical. I don't know how many times it's ever been done. And we've seen it in first at bats, but this was the first pitch that the guy ever saw in Major League Baseball. Remarkable.
Now, can you imagine the expectations that he put on himself now?
Yeah.
Now think about it. He goes up to the plate. He foul tips one, and then let's say hits the second one, you know, over the yard. His teammates would be like, "Wow, what took you so long?"
Well, you know what? So this guy came straight. He's young. He came straight from single A ball. He had a great spring training. And first pitch, bro. I mean, that's crazy, man. But you're right. Like everybody's like, "Hey, what are you gonna do from here on out the rest of your career, man?"
Right. I do want to jump back in the comments. This is hitting a little different.
Okay.
Giants fan 260. He said he reunited with his dad on Easter.
Do you know this guy, this Giants fan 260?
I do. He also goes by NY Greedy D. 26.
Young. Is he young or?
No. He's not Young K. This is actually Austin.
No. How old is he though? Like, what's his age range?
18. He's 18.
18. Okay, dude. Yeah. Hey, man. You know, I've talked about this on some of my stuff, man. It's never too late to reconnect with loved ones, man. And I always urge people to do that if they can. You know, Giants fan, let me tell you a quick little story. I lost my dad at a young age. And so when I hear stories like this, it makes me smile, man. I love to hear stuff like this, man, where people reconnect. I'm proud of you for doing that, man. I'm proud of you for making that decision, young man. And it's Easter too, you know. Make the best of it, dude. Make the best of it.
Yeah, he continues with my family had a lot of issues, and reuniting with him hit differently and almost cried. Oh, I bet. I bet. I bet.
There's a lot going on in my house right now.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's Easter, bro, and I'm sorry, guys.
You know, for once, normally it's always, you know, Nick interrupting or, you know, for me, the dogs. But yeah.
No, yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's good stuff, man.
So, yesterday my brother came into town from Houston, and we did a seafood broil for dinner. And we had, I want to say we had at least 11 pounds of crab, 3 pounds of shrimp. I don't even know. All I know is we got at least 11 pounds of crab, and we had like 3 bags of mussels, and we went to work. It was a great. I mean, we definitely got fat and happy.
Hey,
definitely got fat and happy.
Question though, brother in Houston, what is his football team?
You had to bring that up, didn't you?
I did. I because we've never talked about it.
So, what had happened was, yeah, you're lagging really bad. It's really kind of.
Is he a Cowboys fan? Just saying.
Mother God!
He is a Cowboys fan.
Listen, he was a very confused person as a young child. Okay. He really doesn't know what he's doing or what he say. So let's forgive him for not what he do. If that makes any sense.
So he is a Cowboys fan.
Yes, he's a Cowboys fan. God, dog, you had to bring that up.
I knew it, man. That's. I mean, look, I grew up in a Cowboy family. A lot of us did. You know, that's the reason why we root for him. How are those Thanksgivings? I mean, I know you guys live apart, but you had to live with each other at some point. How are those? How was like when he got to enjoy watching the Cowboys on Thanksgiving every year?
Well, actually, he just recently told me that he was a cow. Actually, when we went to that hibachi restaurant, he told me that he was a cow for the first time ever. And that's why I looked at him like, "Who are you?" I don't
know. Well, you know, like in my family, my brother-in-law is a huge Giants fan.
Yes, I like him already. I've always liked him.
Yeah, so I mean, it is what it is, man. But we have good, and hey, guys, if you don't know, my brother-in-law is a huge Giants fan. I mean, he's bigger
than me. Bigger than me.
He really. I mean, he has a man cave all Giants, has tattoos. He has everything as well. So it's crazy that, you know, that a Giants fan as well like that.
I need to check out his tattoo because I think I showed him mine. I think didn't he show me?
He has an NY. Does he have something else? I know he has an NY on his bicep, a big NY. Okay. I think he has something else. I'm not sure, but I know it's that one's there. But yeah, so another Giant. You know, we have one in our family as well. There's always those oddballs in each family, and he's the oddball.
My dad. My dad. I'm always an oddball. My dad was a big Niners fan, but he would switch. He would switch teams because he liked Joe Montana. He was happy to see Doug Williams win MVP in the Super Bowl. And when the Giants won in '90, he wanted nothing to do with me. He almost grounded me. And to this day, let me tell you what my dad does to this day. When they lose, he calls me that Monday morning. And he asks me, so, did the Giants play yesterday? I mean, never fails. And then when they win, I don't hear nothing from him. So, yes, he has been calling me a lot for a while now, for a couple of years. So, hopefully this year. But last year was different, you know, because we had that, that playoff run for whatever it's worth. and he really didn't call me that much last year. So it was pleasant. It was pleasant.
That's good, man. I see you're interacting with Raiders fans on social media, man.
Oh my
I'm
god!
like, why is this Giants
Oh
guy
my god!
interacting with the rate? Like everybody, listen, you're lagging again for real, so I can't even see or hear you move. But I'm gonna tell you, it makes me smile when I see fans of different teams trying to make fun of the Cowboys. It shows how we are truly America's team. That's all. It makes it believable again because you guys hate us so much that you guys will even bind together to create a hatred for America's team. It amazes me, guys. And I almost duetted you. I almost was going to cut in on both of your videos and roast both of you. And I still probably am. I'm just waiting for the right time.
Okay, so
Wait,
Mike
what?
says, so your bed goes both ways, Sneaky G, man. You know, I'll ask him. For you, I'll ask him just to make sure. Okay, so, Clary, see, what had happened was I should have stayed in my lane. Bottom line, I should have just stayed in my lane. I tried to make light of, the whole Raider Nation, Cowboy Nation, and I'm there was some arguing going on, okay, and I said, okay, why don't we, and you saw the TikTok, why don't we make it a, why don't we, and I try to make fun of it, not fun of it, but fun, make it fun, and yeah, that went wrong. That totally went left. It did not go right.
What surprises me, Raiders have a really strong fan base as well. And a lot of the people in my community are Raider fans. I don't know if you ever popped in during my games. A lot of Raider fans. Much love for them. Here's the deal, though. When you can't settle on a city, you can't be America's team, bro. When you jump from Oakland to L.A. to Las Vegas to Oakland to L.A. to Las Vegas. Bro, nobody even wants you in their own city, man. So you can't be America's team when you keep getting kicked out of your own city you're trying to play in.
So some would say that would qualify as America's team.
I know,
because they've been all over America. I mean, that could be, I honestly should have put my foot in my mouth, but I didn't stretch, and of course it's not going to reach. But
you know football. You know football.
Yes.
You cannot tell me that the Raiders organization is in shambles right now, man. And that's what makes me laugh as well, watching what the Raiders are doing the last couple of seasons and going, how are you guys even able to talk shit, man? You guys don't, your coach is the most overpriced human being of any job in America, bro. And you cannot. Dude, that might be one of my most factual statements I've ever made, bro. For what he's done or what he hasn't done, or
it's what is that, 100 million?
Yes,
for 10 years.
Stupid,
but
bro.
Shout out Captain Jack, and I hope I'm not misquoting him, but he also stated that Captain Jack mentioned to me, and guys, if I'm wrong, don't go after him. This is me. Apparently, the contract didn't distinguish what role Gruden was going to play in. So even though he may be removed as a coach, he could still be with the Raider Nation.
Now, I have heard something like that as well, and that's what makes it even more ridiculous to me as well.
Okay.
Come on, dude. You're either going to do a good job or you're not. Like, it all went to Gruden's head like he was a football god, bro. When in reality, he took a Tony Dungy Tampa Bay football team and won a Super Bowl. Let's be real with that, man.
Yeah.
And so what do you man? Raider fans, bro. I love you guys, man, but let's just be real. Your organization's in shambles. It's not where you guys want it to be.
I also want to bring this up. I mean, you said Raider Nation gave you love as well.
Oh yeah.
I too have received a lot of love from Raider Nation as well, and it's amazing. I totally appreciate it, and even through these last couple of days, I received a lot of friend a lot of follows from the Raider Nation, and we, as Giant, we do play them this year.
Yeah.
You guys as well.
Yeah.
So this season is going to be interesting. This season is going to be interesting.
We as well in my community as well. So it's really spread, West Texas on to California, and everybody talks about this rivalry between Texas and California. But out of any other state, bro, I have received more love from California.
Yeah.
Besides, it's crazy, man. So I don't understand. I don't even know what they talk about. The I don't even know why they argue or they so much. I don't get it. I got nothing but love for Cali, man. In the rivalry. I think it's the political side where they disagree. I think that's what the argument is always about. Politics, obviously, that's what everything about, right?
Well, nowadays.
So that's what I think. Because isn't California more liberal and Texas more Republican? Like, isn't that right? Or blue? Or
I
don't even know the colors, bro.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Pretty much the whole West Coast. You got Washington,
right?
Portland, and California. They are more blue, and of course Texas is red.
What's funny about that?
What's up?
I was in my live earlier, and how the people always pop in. There's always haters that pop in your lives. He was like, you look like a Proud Boy. So what I did, I had to Google what Proud Boy even meant, bro, because.
Wait. You don't know what the Proud Boys are?
I don't know exactly, dude. I've heard.
Oh, okay.
I want to know the real stuff, so I looked it up. And
what'd you find out? I'm curious.
Man, it was a hardcore right wing, militia something. I can't. I'm not misquoting it, but I was like, no, because I've never actually looked up the exact meaning, and I just thought it was a bunch of dudes that were. My definition was I thought it was a bunch of like Republicans, that just bonded together and went on trips and shit. I don't really know.
Well, there's probably some truth to that, probably some. But go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
It's just funny how people look at me and the assumptions of people, kind of like our boy Ari Spears, how he always cracks on me, man.
Right.
And I get it, dude. I get it, but when you sit down and look at what we're all about, our whole that's why you got to get to know people before you make assumptions on people, and get to know them. This guy, this other guy that I made a video about today, Sneaky, he said, burn that flag in your background. So going into, when you get those hateful comments, so not only did this guy follow me, he popped up in my live talking about burning my flag.
To clarify which, and I mean, we can all assume, but what flag was he talking about?
This one right here, the Mexican flag,
Your Honor. Exhibit A.
and I told him why I fly them, because we're Irish, Mexican, Americans, and we love and honor all our heritages in this family, and we're gonna raise our daughters to do the same. So that's all that's about, and it's amazing how. This guy was so angry, and he followed me. Then he jumped in my live to continue, and I didn't ban him. I let him speak. As we should. Hey, speak, man.
Yep.
And it goes into that fact that people are just assume and judge, and the same people that are telling me to take stuff down are the same people that tell you not to go in their own house and take stuff from them. Do you get what I'm saying?
Of course.
And now you're going to tell me what to do in my house, dude? Bro, you can't have it both ways, bro. So, but no, man, I told everybody to be nice to him. Let's respect each other. You're in here. You're in here as a guest. And dude, my people, dude, I'm telling you, Sneaky, they're some of the best people in the world, bro. And they treat him with respect. And dude, that's one of the best things ever, man. That guy stopped. He stopped.
And he was respectful to them as well, right?
After he got to know what we're talking about, we're laughing, really? We're vibing, and then I told him to hang around, man. Hang around, listen to what we're all about, vibe with us, dude.
It's funny how you mentioned, the same people that are saying what they're saying are the same people that don't want people to take things away from them.
Right.
When I was, and if you don't mind, just give me a few minutes.
Okay.
I'm long-winded, but I'll try to make it short and sweet.
No, you're good. You're good. The only problem I'm having is it's lagging.
I'm still lagging. Am I still lagging? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna fix this right now. Go ahead. I'll tell you what. Go ahead and talk about something, and I'll be right back. Go. The show's
Okay,
yours.
I'm gonna jump in while we're rating on Sneaky. We're gonna talk a little about the NCAA tournament, man.
I'll be right back.
How about the Gonzaga? The Bulldogs, right? That finish to that game was remarkable. You have an 11th seed that snuck into the tournament out of the Pac-12. But it's a branded program, obviously. You know, top-notch program over the years. It's actually a place where you want to go if you want to coach is UCLA. But they snuck in the tournament, make it to the Final Four, push Gonzaga to overtime, and then lose on a last-second shot. It was remarkable for both teams. I have respect for both teams, both programs, both coaches. The respect of the young men after the game. I don't know if you got to witness or what happened after the game. Gonzaga did do their cheer and they did celebrate for a couple of seconds. And then they turned respect towards UCLA. You saw the teams interact, hug, cry together. You know, that's the kind of stuff you love to see in sports. And that's why to this day still, sports is the best reality TV there is. There's nothing like seeing teams go at it that long, that hard, play that hard against each other, fight, battle, cry, scratch. And at the end of the game, hug it out, cry it out. That's just all about mutual respect. Now you got the Baylor Bears against Gonzaga. This is something that my heart is kind of contradicted on and who I'm going for. And this is why. I'm from El Paso, the UTEP Miners, 1966 national champs. UTEP is the only program in Texas to win a Division I national championship. So with that being said, I'm kind of on the edge of who I want to see win this. You know, do we want to see Baylor, who's a Texas school, be the second Texas school to ever win an NCAA title? Or do we want to see the storybook ending to the undefeated season, Gonzaga, first national titles? It's going to be interesting to see. I still don't know who I'm going for. Right now, I'm kind of being greedy, and I'm going for Gonzaga to have that storybook run, undefeated season, first national championship for school history, rather than see Baylor be this is just greed. This is me being greedy, not letting UTEP share the limelight. So that's what I'm kind of set on right now. Is I'm kind of going for Gonzaga right now. That's just because I'm greedy and I kind of don't want to see UTEP lose the limelight on that. So if let me know what you all think. Shoot them in the comments. I don't have control of the comments. Let me know who you think you're going for or you think it's going to win. I haven't seen the line on it yet, but I will tell you, big on the gambling game. UCLA made a lot of people money covering that spread last night. It was a 14.5-point spread going into that game. That's one of the biggest lines in the history of the NCAA tournament in the Final Four game. Was they were plus 14.5. That's a huge line, guys, and especially in a Final Four game. Waiting on Sneaky still.
There we go. There we go.
We were just talking NCAA basketball, Gonzaga, Baylor. I can't control any comments, so I can't see nothing. But I was asking if anybody popped anything up, Gonzaga or Baylor. Who's everybody going for? But yeah,
someone says Ruben says, "Oh my God, I live in El Paso." So what the heck?
wait, what do you mean by that, Ruben? Wait, I don't understand that.
And here you getting some love. I guess you did good. Here we go. Do you have a podcast on Facebook, Clary OG?
No, I'm on the Truth podcast. This one right here. There's some things in the work as well for other stuff, like we all do. But no, man. I'm a Truth right now, and we just got on with Zodiac TV as well. With the Truth team right here. But no, I do share this one sometimes. But no, dude. But I'm just trying to read the comments. Sorry. No, dude,
No, no worries.
I was born and raised in El Paso, Texas, and I'm out in Fort Worth, Texas now, Ruben. But thanks for asking those questions, man. I appreciate it.
He lives right down the street from me.
Oh, man.
5 minutes away. Okay, so am I still lagging? Am I good to go now?
No, you're good, man. You're
Please.
good. You're money,
Yeah,
baby.
Okay. So as you were mentioning earlier, how people, the same people that make those comments are the same people that don't want stuff taken away from them. So I was stationed in Georgia. That was my first duty station, actually, and I love Georgia so much. I took a Georgia peach with me, and I even made a Georgia peach. You know what I'm telling you.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Like I said, I love Georgia. But lately, I'm a little disappointed in their elected officials. Now, Clary, I hate the fact that, right now in this day and age in our country, I have to say this caveat that I've said multiple times before. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm an American. Not only am I an American, I serve this country honorably. And I don't like to see rights being taken away from us or to make it more difficult. Okay? Georgia has put into law some voting I'm getting a little worked up. Georgia put on books new or additional voting laws. One thing that sticks out to me right now is if you're in line. Now, Georgia gets humid, even more so than Texas.
Right. I've been there.
Okay. Yeah. So you know what I'm talking about. So if you're in line and I bring you a bottle of water, I get hit with a misdemeanor. No big deal, right? I could be thrown in jail, misdemeanor, right? No big deal. But I can be in jail up to a year on that and thousands of dollars in fines. Many people have spoke up against the law that's now put in place. I know we talked about baseball earlier. Baseball took the first step. They took the draft away, and now they took the All-Star game away as well. Now I could only imagine. I could only imagine if Denver put in place, to get guns the same way Georgia did with these voting laws. That state would be at war. I'm going to be honest. And what makes it so bad is that, and I'm not trying to get political, guys, but you got to understand something. When you wear the uniform and you swear to that flag, the same people that the KKK that marches down the street has the same right as Kaepernick. Okay, we don't like it, but it's their right, and that's the country I serve. But now we're in a country now where we have a state that's starting to peel back or even make it harder for people to vote. That's your American right to vote. They should make it easy to vote. And I know people are going to talk about, a voter fraud or whatever, but I don't even know how to comment that because I want to say it's so unlikely for that to happen. I know people are going to be upset with me saying that, but guys, it is your right as an American to vote. And for a state, for the elected officials, if they wanted this law to pass so bad, put it on the ballot. Let the people of Georgia vote on it, not you. You work for those people. and then you strip them away of their voice and their power. And again, if Democrats would have done this, I would have said the same thing. I could care less. We are an American, and that's our American right. If we could go to any church we want to, we can have as many guns as we want to, and damn it, we have a voice, because that's why our Constitution says we, the people. And Georgia just basically said we, the elected officials. NFL, and I'm going to finish with this. NFL, Goodell, I expect you to stand up. NBA, what's the NBA commissioner's name? His name escapes me now.
I don't even know, bro.
Yeah, I expect you to stand.
All I know is the name
expect
David
you to
Stern,
stand.
but he might not be the commissioner anymore.
No, he passed away some years back as well.
Okay, that's sorry,
Yeah.
man.
But
No,
I expect all 4 major sports and any other to follow suit with the MLB. Okay, I digress.
No, let me get this straight. So, this thing about the water, what?
Right? Or food.
Okay, so hold on. So you're telling me that Clary OG and the fam are gonna have to get a water permit or something in order, because I'm gonna go make some money now, bro. But I'm not gonna really charge them. See, that's what I'm saying. So I want to, maybe this is something we should do.
All
Walk
we could
around
do. All we
and
could
charge-
do. Is, wait, I'm sorry.
and
I'm sorry.
charge people a penny for water, man. I mean, let's have fun with it, dude.
No, you'll get put in jail.
Why? They're paying for it.
No. Regardless, no, you can't give anybody water or food. Oh, and if I'm not mistaken, they're also closing voting early as well. So, and I want to be more 100%, but it's just the way that they're doing this, man.
Okay, look. Look. I love everybody, man. But let me tell you, I get a lot of hateful shit for what I talk about, man.
Mm-hmm. Right,
And I
right.
still don't know why.
Yep.
I still don't know why.
Right.
But let me tell you this. Speaking of Georgia, so during all that stuff, they were talking about kicking out everybody from Georgia. That's not this or not that. I made a video. I said, I welcome everybody that you all kick out, man. Come see me. And guess what? The videos that I duetted, they took them down. All these people are have fun in games until you call them out on some shit, bro.
Right.
They take, oh, that smells good, man. My wife's cleansing the house right now. She's getting out all the negative energy right now.
Good.
We do that every Sunday night, by the way. But yeah, so Georgia was some of the most what's the word? What's the proper word? I don't want to get out of hand here, but I had a lot of problems with Georgia, dude, this last year, man. So it kind of makes sense, bro. I mean, I love Georgia's nice, dude. It is humid. I've been there one time and it was in the summer, and oh my God, I thought it was bad here. It is horrible there, dude.
Oh, yeah, it's bad.
It's horrible. But yeah, I don't know, Sneaky. I think. Look, guys, let me bring up something, and Sneaky doesn't even know I'm bringing this up. We all argue. There was a show we did last week, and if you don't know me and Sneaky, we argued. We had a legitimate argument, guys, before the show. But see, the difference is we're grown adults. We're not all going to get along. And when I mean argued, you guys might think went on and had a good show and we did this and that and talked. Brothers, families, friends fight and argue. And that's what we should be able to do as Americans as well, is disagree and get over the problem, man. You can talk stuff out as adults, and we've taken such a step back that there's no compromise anymore in anything. It's either right or wrong, left or right. And until we can somehow find that compromise, guys, and I shoot for that a lot in a lot of the stuff I do, the lot of stuff we do for the community, man. I would love to sit and speak with a group of Democrats and Republicans. I would love to.
Yep.
And as a matter of fact, I have guys in the city council here. Neither one of them liked me when I went in there to talk. Neither one of them liked me. So we didn't even get a compromise because they didn't even like me. The only thing we agreed on was both of them disliking me, man, is the only thing we came to the conclusion of. So maybe one day, Sneaky, and I said this a long time ago, this was the year for a third party to come in and actually make an impact. Of all years, this was the year. And unfortunately, it didn't happen again. Maybe one day. I hope and pray every day, because we all have young kids. I know you do. I do. Cowboy Hippie does. That we will find that compromise one day, and we can't stop. We can't stop searching for it, Sneaky. We got to keep striving for that compromise, in this country.
And that's the important thing. That is because you're right. We did have a disagreement last weekend, but we showed up. Why? Because we are bigger. I mean, I'm sorry,
Right.
The show is bigger than us.
Right.
So with these elected officials, I mean, I don't know what it is. Greed. I mean, we could call it whatever. My thing is, when a party loses an election, regardless if it's general or midterm, they lick their wounds, they rebuild their base, and then they go out and they take back their
Right.
I don't want to say country, because that's not a good
Right.
that's not a good statement, but they go back and they rebuild their base to where the votes add up, and then they move on. And what I don't understand is Georgia is cheating.
Right.
They're cheating, and they're cheating the people of Georgia the right to vote. And I'm shocked to the governor that he actually signed that bill. I saw an article, and I wish I could quote the elected official, because it blatantly said that they don't want them, which I don't want. I got to summarize, but they want to win, but they want to put it in their favor. I'm summarizing.
Right.
And it's so it's unfortunate that it came to this, because again, I mean, we people already don't have trust in politicians. People don't trust the Democrats. People don't trust the Republicans,
Right.
or independents, or anybody. And let alone they put this into law. I just don't understand. In Georgia, the African American women, they came out. They came out in numbers. Stacey Abrams had a movement that made a difference, and it would have been refreshing to see a Republican come out and do the same thing as Stacey Abrams did. She went out, she did her thing, and made a difference. But no, Georgia took a shortcut. And the elected officials of Georgia, they should be ashamed of themselves. As a disabled vet, I'm ashamed of you, Georgia. I'm ashamed. And I had a conversation with someone, and they mentioned, and I'll end with this, Clary. I'm sorry, I'm going on.
All right.
Someone mentioned about guns. Would you be the same? You damn right. I'll be the same way about guns.
Right.
You damn right.
Right.
So I digress.
No, so look, guys, we are missing the Cowboy Hippie. This is the Truth Podcast. We are missing the Cowboy Hippie. He's out with the family. They're doing some stuff, man. We dive more in with Cowboy Hippie because he keeps us controlled a little bit more with sports in between stuff. So sometimes we go overboard, but we are missing our Cowboy Hippie that kind of is a middleman and helps us. But I want to say something also in the entertainment world real quick. Somebody that I grew up listening to. Somebody that I looked up is, I'm gonna tell you this, guys. I know some of you know I did mess around in amateur boxing. I fought some NHB fights. I actually walked out to this guy's music, his DMX. I want to say, man, with this man, guys, it's sad. It's alarming. He's been battling this kind of stuff his whole career. And it's not time to target, to make fun of. The man has been battling this his whole life. It's a disease. And I want to say my thoughts and prayers are with DMX. He's been a controversial dude his whole life. But for someone like me, I turned to DMX a lot, man, for some of his music, inspiration, and just to pump me up. I walked out to his music once, guys. I mean, Rough Riders anthem, baby. You don't
Oh,
get much
yeah.
better than that, man. We
Yeah.
all know what it is when you hear it start. We get pumped up. But I want to say my thoughts and prayers with DMX, his family, that community. Like I said, controversial figure throughout his career, but someone that I always looked up to, man, kind of said what he felt, and I respected that about him. But yeah, that was my. I wanted to throw that out there with DMX, Sneaky.
No. It's a good segue. Well, with DMX, oh man, what they really want from it? I mean, that.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
You be like this, man.
right? And then when he was listing out those names, I know every woman was like, "Please let it be me, please." And they'd be like, "Tisha, Cassandra, yes." I mean, but for me, what stands out besides his music, I'm getting goosebumps. How hype his music got me. And you're right. Not even when the music hit, but it was that.
Yeah.
You hear that? You're like, it was when he had that conversation with his son. To see the authenticity of him reuniting with his son, and to see the real, DMX, not the people not how we see him,
right?
But yeah, I mean, it was amazing. It was awesome, and yeah, my prayers go out to him. I really hope he actually lived in Phoenix for some time.
Okay.
And then he recently moved back to New York. And yeah, prayers go out to him and the family and the friends and everybody that's affected by this incident.
Yeah. It's crazy because some of these guys, when they blow up, they cross over. They're underground for so long, but they reach every community, man. And that's the kind of stuff, people sometimes like, "Oh, sell out, bro." But DMX affected us all. If you're in my generation, you all had that. You jammed that, dude. I don't care who you are, where you were. And like Sneaky said, when those beats hit, man, you know what time it is. But yeah, I actually, the very last time I ever fought, man, was in Fort Worth Coliseum, and I walked out to the Rough Riders anthem, man. And that place, dude, I lost. Like, I'm ass kicked. But that place, it was fired up, dude. Hey, I had it fired up before it started, though. But no, dude, it's a sad situation we're in. Whenever we see somebody like that get sick or he's been struggling his whole career with this, man. So some people are like, I'm not surprised. You know what, dude? That's okay. I might have even said, golly, dude, the same thing. Like, man, he never could finish that hurdle. But so many people, when something like this happens to celebrity, everybody goes like, why does everybody? Well, this is why. We can all learn from it, man. Even these guys are struggling. They get the best help in the world, and they're struggling with it. So some people never have that opportunity, that money, the time to take away from work to fight these battles or these demons, man. So this, it's a sad situation, but I wish him the best, man. I truly do, man. It sucks. When my wife told me, Sneaky, I was like, no.
Yeah. Well, actually, where were you when you heard about DMX?
I was playing video games.
Okay, I was at the barbershop. Yesterday. I was at TH1 barbershop. I was trying to say shout out and barbershop at the same time, and whatever. Shout out Dez and D, TH1 barbershop. We're here in Louisville. Make an appointment. TH1.com. Gotta say it. A gentleman by the name of G5. Yes, that's his name. Mentioned about DMX and then I was waiting for him to say he passed. Right. But apparently he's fighting for his life. And they're saying he's going to be a little bit brain dead. Right. But you know what? God is powerful. And I pray for him and I am hoping for a miracle.
Right, man. Right, dude. Cowboy Hippie, man. What did he didn't even want to show up, man. No, hey, Cowboy Hippie, if you're listening or if you're watching, dude, I'm joking, bro. I know you tried your best, man. Yeah, but I know you missed that DMX shit, man, because I know my boy Cowboy liked DMX, bro.
We could definitely talk about it next week if he would like. And
yeah, man. I mean, I straight up I was playing Call of Duty. and my wife came in and I just stopped, man. I was like, just so I do the same. I scroll and shit. You know what I mean? I gotta see what's going on. But man, yeah. So heartfelt for him and his family. And hopefully, you never know, bro. You never know. You know what I mean?
You know what? This is one thing I will notice right now. It is different with Cowboy Hippie. It is different. I need Cowboy Hippie. It's. I mean, I know you and I talked, but I really need him because he talks mess about the Giants. He talks about his Cowboys like he really knows them. No, he does. But yeah, Cowboy Hippie, if you're listening, yeah, you're missed, man. But it's good that you're spending time with the family. That's actually, important, and it's Easter, so it is what it is.
Speaking of Cowboy Hippie, can we segue into something that I want to ask you about? We have some time left, man. This is sports related. It's talking about what's happening in the NBA, and everybody knows it. We're sitting here in April, right? Okay, April. Sorry, dude, it's been a long day.
Yeah, it's April.
We all know it's going to be Brooklyn against LA in the finals. Now, how sad are we sitting here? The NBA, I've taken such a step back, man, with these power teams and these super teams. I don't care what Utah's doing right now. I don't care what they're doing. LA is going to be in the finals against Brooklyn, dude. It's already set, dude. And I hate that. I hate it. It's like that now.
Yeah.
Is it? Do you think the league will ever step in? Or are we just going to continue to see 2 or 3 teams dominate the league again, man? It's not even fun to me, Sneaky.
Yeah. I think you're right. But you know what? During the playoffs, I mean, I always hold hope during the playoffs. If you can recall, the Sonics,
right.
Seattle Sonics, back in the day, got upsetted by Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it can happen. Because actually, last year,
super team, bro. That was when it was still fun,
right? But think about it now. And again, yes, probably. I mean, the Bucks aren't considered. Milwaukee's not considered a super team. But I mean, everybody was hoping for Los Angeles and Milwaukee in the finals,
right?
But then they also got knocked out. So I love the playoff system. I really would like, and maybe this would be different. Back in the day, the first round of the NBA playoffs was only 5 games. Best
right,
out of 5.
Right.
And maybe, just maybe, if they go back to that, that might make it a little more entertaining. That might bring back some spark. Or maybe like the last 4 teams, like the top 4 seeds, okay, it is what it is. But the last 4 seeds, like from 5 to 8, there's like a best out of 3 series. Maybe that'll. I don't know, but I'm with you though, because I am tired of, you just predicted the finals, and then LA in what, 4, or 5.
No, I think Brooklyn wins. I think Brooklyn wins.
That's right, because Kyrie and Brooklyn is different now. You're right.
Brooklyn's got Kyrie, freaking.
You're right.
James and Harden and Kevin Durant.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
but it's still LeBron and oh my God, my mind's drawing a blank. But I look at this, man, and I just look, guys. I'm a Dallas Maverick fan. Okay, I know. Give me all your hate. I know it sucks, man. It's been we had our one great run, but look, what upsets me though is that I know my team doesn't have a chance. I know they don't. And that's what upsets me right now. And I'm not being greedy, or I'm not being upset, or I'm not crying about it. I'm more just upset how this seems to be happening every year now. And I really want something to happen to change, man. These small market teams have no chance anymore because, like you said, the NCAA tournament, one game. Exciting, right, dude.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Anything can happen in one game, You got these super teams in a 7-game series. You might win one. You might win 2. But the better these super teams are going to win, bro. I mean,
well, let me ask you this though, and I'm looking at the standing right now.
Right.
Okay, the Lakers are at the 5 seed.
I don't care. they're not even playing everybody right now, man. They're
Right,
not even playing.
right.
The Lakers are cruising through this season, resting, sitting, saying guys are hurt. Look, dude, it's going to be LA and Brooklyn. I know it. I was waiting for you to bring it up, actually, but I'm telling you, man, it's going to be LA and it's going to be Brooklyn. And hopefully, I don't want to see I don't want to see LeBron win another one right now. And I'm not a LeBron hater, and you know this. I love
Right,
LeBron,
yeah,
actually.
Yep.
But I don't want to see him win again with the Lakers. There's something about the Lakers, bro, that I don't want to see him win with, man. I can't stand the Lakers, dude. They're like the Yankees to me, bro. I can't stand
Well, and that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. And it's like the Dallas Cowboys. You know,
Right,
it's like, no, because the Lakers win, and
yeah,
well,
we haven't won in a long time.
I won't go any further with that. You're right. I mean, I would love to see the Nuggets. Denver deserves a championship.
I'm going for him.
Damn it, Denver deserve. I met Joker. I met Murray, and I met Greg. I'm sorry, Gary. There's a Gary Harris. There's a little inside joke between Gary Harris and myself with that. So don't Nugget Nation, don't come after me. They are some nice guys. I mean, when you meet players, they're a certain way. Not these guys. They deserve to have. Denver deserves a ring. God, it's.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of nice guys, you know who I met? I think I forgot the year, man. This is years ago, guys. I met Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash. They were together out in Dallas. Hey, let me tell you, this is how you know that you're not that big. When Steve Nash looks like a small guy on the court, that you meet him in person, you're like, dude, you're not even small in person, man. What the heck?
Right.
I got the opportunity. I met these guys.
Right.
Like you said, Sneaky, they were. I think they understand when they meet someone that really knows what they're talking about as well. Mm-hmm. And when we talked a little basketball. They were cool with me. I wasn't fanboying over them. It was more, man, you guys are fucking cool, bro. Thanks for taking your time, man. And we talked a little basketball and how excited they were. But I'll tell you, I've met Madonna, Mike Madonna with Stars. He was awesome. Mm-hmm. And the biggest asshole in the world, I met Mark Teixeira, formerly of the Texas Rangers. He was a dick.
Okay, good. I was going to ask that. Yeah.
Straight dick. If you guys don't know who Mark Teixeira is, man, I that's all I can say, man. He'd probably beat my ass one day if he sees me just saying that. But, dude, he couldn't have been a bigger asshole to me, bro. And I saw him at a gun shop. And I was like, this is what I said, Sneaky. I said, Tex, man, you guys are having a great year, bro. And he was like, who the fuck are you, bro? And I was like,
are you kidding me?
And I was like, who? And then I said, nah, you guys here sucks now, bro. Fuck. I said something of the nature as, I hope you guys don't go make the playoffs. I was mad. I got into my angry rant, and the gun shop owner was like, Clary. And I was like, dude, he was a dick to me, bro. I mean, we're in a gun shop arguing. In a gun shop. I was like, dude, it's.
People have asked me, do you want to meet Phil Simms? I mean, those that don't know, to me, Phil Simms is the greatest quarterback of all times. At me. Hey, I don't care. I said it
real quick. I was going to ask you that. I was going to ask you this. This crazy. I was going to ask you if you could meet one athlete, who would it be? I go into something else if you want to, but
no. I'll answer this. I mean, because we're running low, and I'll make it quick. I want to meet him, but I don't want to be disappointed, and I don't want to meet him at a fan, meet and greet, because they have to be a certain way.
Right.
I want to meet him at a restaurant. I want to meet him in a grocery store. For example, I met the wide receiver for the Packers. Oh my God!
Like
bald guy. Yeah, bald guy. Oh my God! I can't believe I'm forgetting his name.
Bald receiver. White,
yes.
Black.
Black.
What year?
He was in that Super Bowl team. I'm thinking Booker, but it's not Booker. Oh my God, Clary!
Hold on.
Oh my God! I can't believe. Okay, why are you looking it up? Driver.
Oh, Donald Driver.
Donald Driver. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Donald Driver. I met him, and it was at the tavern down the street. Met him with his family. Spoke to him for like 30 seconds. And normally I ask for a picture because nowadays if you don't have a picture, it didn't happen. Didn't do it. I went up to him because this was the third time I saw him. I saw him twice at Grapevine Mills, and then I saw him at the tavern. And I was like, "Hey, man, I just got to say, this is the third time I saw you. And I just got to say, you're a bad man." And he was like, "Thank you." He has a beautiful family.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's a good dude. And that's what I'm talking about. And that's how I want to meet Phil Simms. And I hope to bring him on someday, which next week
That would be.
we got a guy coming in, a legend, New York Giants. Not going to say anymore, but we'll bring it up later.
Right.
But go ahead. What you got?
Real quick, I want to say who I would want to meet.
Okay.
And this is something that's been in my. I can't now, unfortunately, but I would have loved to sit down and talk with Muhammad Ali. I would have loved to dive into his head, ask him questions, get to know him. Dude, I was fascinated with Muhammad Ali. He was still before my generation, but I got a chance to catch up, watch all his fights. I went through and watched every fight I could one night years ago as a kid. Dude, Muhammad Ali to me was before his time, man. The way he marketed himself, brilliant, genius, smart, athletic. This man had it all, dude, and I admire what he did during that time as well. And that is somebody that I always wanted to sit down and just jive with, man. And it was Muhammad Ali. That was my one athlete that I would love to sit down with. That's it, man. Muhammad Ali, baby.
Yeah, you got me beat. And if that would ever happen, I'd have loved to have been there with you.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man. I would have probably cried. That might be the one time I cried, dude.
Right. Did you see that interview that he did with the 60-minute?
Yeah.
Where he was like, they said, he.
Dude. Just everything about that man, dude, had me mesmerized, bro. The way he even fought, dude. The way he even fought, man. Everything about the man, dude, was marvelous, dude. But yeah, that's the one athlete that I would have loved to sit down and talk with. So,
hey, man,
rest in peace, baby.
Right. Great show. It's that time. Do your thing, man.
Yo, guys, we missed you, Cowboy Hippie. I hope you had a great time spending time with your family tonight, man. Much love to you and your family. I got to see you for Easter though before the show, so much love, dude. Thank you all again, guys. On my own personal account, guys, I hit 150,000 followers. I want to say thank you all for that, man. That is a number that really I started a year ago with, man, and it amazed me that we've gotten to this spot, man, and that's all the much love and how our community works together. So with that, guys, happy Easter. Be nice to one another. If you get a chance out there today, this is a challenge for you all. I don't care if you're at church, school, the gas station, the mall, Walmart. Make somebody smile. Change the course of their direction. Much love, guys.
Jaden, I can't disagree with you. Jaden says, great show, guys. Next week will be even better with Cowboy Hippie. Amen to that. Happy Easter. I hope you guys made some memories with your family. Obviously, we know what the meaning is about Easter, but making memories is also a beautiful thing. If you could look over my my left shoulder, I got a wood plank. I had the mother of a fan, Brandon, shout out, brother. The mother of a fan that lived in Seattle, Washington, flew to Austin, drove up to Dallas to give that to me because of her son. He wanted me to have it. Look, I've been doing this since August, and that is one of the greatest moments I've had. And I just, I'm going to be honest. I don't feel I deserve it. I'm going to be honest, but that's going to be there. I'm honored to have it and to receive it. Guys, no matter what you do, oh, Clary, by the way, congratulations on 150. When I grow up, I want to be like you, brother. I want to be like you. Guys, no matter what you're doing or how you're doing it, make an impact. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Make friends, make people smile, make people laugh. We need positivity in the world, and be that. Be that. But until then, until we meet again, enjoy your week. Make someone smile. And let's go, Giants! Oh!
I'ma keep it 100 here, man. Look, to be honest, y'all ain't even on my fucking level. To be honest, some of y'all dancing with the devil. To be honest, y'all ain't even supposed to be here. But since we all here, let me tell you what's real. To be honest, y'all